talking is Courtney from Fiberfox Studios. Got the intro.
I didn't mess it up that time.
All rehearsed it, but we didn't. We are doing an impromptu, not our normal day. It's not our normal day, right? No, it's Wednesday.
No. Yeah.
Our days are askew. Not our normal time, not our normal day. Live for anybody who may show up for the replay, since I see nobody has popped in yet. Post birthday, which is why it's not our normal time, also, because I'm actually home.
This is your birthday celebration.
Yes.
One day later.
One day older.
For sure. You're on day 3 of your birthday celebration because your first present came on Monday.
That's true.
Yep.
And my present to myself came yesterday on my birthday, actually.
Mm-hmm.
All of my, I'm just going to do it, presents, buying.
Yes. So, I saw the Bath and Body Works for the Stranger Things. You know, are you doing am I supposed to say, is any yarn a secret?
No, it's not a secret. I just haven't made videos yet. I haven't opened anything, but nothing's a secret.
So yarn hauls are coming. Birthday yarn hauls are coming. Yay! I love those.
A little bit. So I'm pretty excited. Right? And that came today, actually. Second one. I didn't order the third one that I was going to do because guess what? I went to do that today because I went, I got paid and I'm just going to do it. Guess what? They're out again.
Oh, no. Oh. The Hobie haul?
Yeah.
Well, that's just a sign.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Spiritual divas. I like
What are you up to? Call us spiritual divas. I like it. So I'm working on nothing, but Heather's working on something. Heather, would you like to show us?
I am very, very hopefully trying to get this done. It is my movie marquee blanket that I'm doubling up some carrot cake to get done.
Nice.
Because it's for pet shelters. You don't want little
right
to get stuck.
How big do you have to go with that one?
So I mean, there's no set. Like if I'd have stuck with just the one cake and it had stayed this size, it was gonna end up being like a cat runner for them to,
Okay.
So there's no, they don't set a size. They're used for all sorts of different animals and such. They're there, so there's no big pressure, but I personally would like to use like all of the yarn that I have for that project. So this one's going to be for a bigger dog if I can get it done.
Okay. So how many yarn cakes is that you are going to use up?
8.
Well, that's great.
Thank you.
Very good. So you're doubling, right? You're doing 2 together?
Holding 2 together. Yep. There, that's better.
Nice. Yep, I see it. I do.
Yeah.
So I've been pretty good this week. I've worked on my sweater. Got to my next filming point. I'll do that in the morning.
Yay.
And then, I mean, pretty much just the sweater is all I've worked on. It's taken forever. Did I tell you what happened with that? What I did?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I told anybody. Because I was like, if I could have taken my own leg off and kicked my own self in the butt, I absolutely would have. I was so mad at myself. So here's what I did. Let me show y'all what I did. Okay, so This part is the sleeve. So it's the one-piece sweater. Okay, so this is the top half of the sweater. And this is the back half of the sleeve. My sleeve needs to be 18 inches total. So I have to finish the first half of the sleeve before over a week ago. I was like, I'm gonna get on this. I'm gonna make sure I'm just gonna work till all hours of the night as much as I can, and I'm gonna work on this thing. And I did, but working on stuff tired is a super bad idea because this is the back side. Y'all probably can't see it all, but it's textured on the other side. Okay, alpine stitch basically. So the alpine stitch is one sided. So you have a right side and a wrong side. All right. What do I do in the middle of the night working? I reverse it and I don't notice that I have now started doing my alpine stitch on my back side and the back side on the front side. And I was way back here. I had about this much done, 2 inches of a total of 9 inches. When I start making this mistake, I don't realize till I'm up here and I've got like an inch and a half, 2 inches left. So I went from here to here on this thing the wrong direction. I get to working on it one day earlier in the day and I just somehow realized, I don't know if I laid it, I don't remember how I like noticed it at first, but then I like, oh my goodness. And I get to looking at it and whole half of it was so messed up. I had to pull that all out. Thankfully, I'm working from a cone, so I just wound it back on the cone, and now I've got it finished. So I fixed all that I messed up, plus finished out the rest of the measurement that I needed to meet, and now I'm finally to where I should have been like 2 weeks ago, after messing up and having to pull all that back. Who got timed out?
Oh, somebody who needed it.
9 for you. We got another one in here. So I guess we should just not do daytime lives. They seem to be worse.
What's that?
Daytime lives seem to be worse for the trolls.
Yeah. That's okay. I was hoping Karen would give me a message and be able to show up.
Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, we're specifically trying to reach someone. We need to start planning, figuring out what we're going to do, like where to start, really. I just want to talk to her in general about the retreat that we're trying to plan.
Hi, Quilty Crochet.
Hi, Quilty. Hello. How are you today? Have you looked up the was it Water's Edge campground? That's what it is. Water's Edge. I know that in the Connecticut. No. Why am I saying Connecticut now? New Hampshire. Have you looked it up? I've been trying to like check and see.
Hi, Rachel.
Hey.
Me, or were you talking to?
To you.
I have not.
Okay, good. Because I'm trying to make sure that I keep checking to see if there's like an opening date popping up. I'm gonna check like once a week, and see, because we need to know when they're gonna open so we can figure out everything.
I'm doing
good. Just chilling. We're just chilling like villains. That's all.
Rushing through this blanket, coming off my birthday celebration high.
Oh.
Food coma
Yeah.
really, is what it ended up being. Maverick
Oh, yeah, 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 that rainbow parfait. Oh, I wanted to tell you, I've never had that. I've seen it. I've seen it, but I've never actually had it.
it turns
What is
out
it like?
a lot of people have never heard of it. Um, so it's Jello in different like flavors and colors in cubes, and then mixed with whipped cream or whipped cream base inside of a ring. Because
Uh-huh.
the tub is just a ring. It's not like a full open dish.
Right.
And that and it's just it changes color and blend the colors blend together as you could see in the picture. And
Right.
that's it.
Yeah.
It's nothing incredibly special, but I remember when I was a kid, my grandma always had it, and
Uh-huh.
like she must have loved it or something. And I don't know, I
So
really wanted it.
so is it like a how do I put this? Like maybe like a Cool Whip with Jello pieces in it?
Yeah, the Cool Whip's not quite as creamy. Like the, I think it might be like it's almost like watered down. I mean, it's not water by any means.
Right.
The Cool Whip has been maybe because it's been refrigerated, so it's a little bit different of a texture or something. It's not fluffy or anything like that, but or maybe it's been Jello-fied or I don't really know, but but yeah, I mean
Right.
basically it's cool. Like maybe it's
Okay, well, we'll have it at the retreat. Well, I'll try some.
I think it's really good. I think you should. I ended up
I
buying two of them because I was like, I'm gonna buy some and have it for my birthday, and then I just want another one at the house.
right, just hang on to.
But
Is it in the
different
freezer section? Like freezer section, right? Or is it
refrigerated. Yeah,
what?
it's
One more time?
refrigerated.
Okay.
Refrigerated with the dairy stuff.
Gotcha. Quilty, how are you doing?
Um,
I don't know if I asked you how you were doing back, but how are you doing? How's everybody doing? Sorry, we're not trying to be rude. We're just awkward. That's all.
very passionate to say food choices yesterday.
So, what was birthday dinner though? What'd you end up eating
um,
for dinner? Okay.
Jello. No. um,
Excellent.
that pizza place in the other town. That's how I ended up going to the other town just to find that Jello, because there's an old grocery store there that's not like a Walmart or a big
Right.
chain, and that's how I found that because I went to this other town because there's a pizza place that was around like when I was a kid, and I swear when I was a kid. This place put like crack in their pizza or something because it got all of us addicted. Like anybody that ate it back in like the 80s loves it still, and it's like the best pizza ever. So yeah, that's what I had for birthday dinner. I got it, and Maverick and I ate it.
I'm trying to think of like gross stuff that they always had at family gatherings. It was some type of dessert stuff, but it was chunky and it was weird, but it was colorful. Like I remember that. I'll have to think about it.
Karen
It probably
did.
will come to me.
Karen
Yeah.
spotted.
How are you doing, girl? We've been waiting for you. we have so much to talk about. You want to get started or you want me to start?
You can start. You've been super, super, super excited.
Well, first and foremost, I just want to say to everybody in the room, if you know, you know. We're gonna be getting some spreadsheets going. I think pretty soon we can start like figuring out. I mean, ultimately, it might only be us three there, like Ginger Fox, Karen, me, and you. And that is totally cool with me. Okay, you're cooking dinner. Nice, nice. I need to do that, but I'm waiting for my husband to get home. When he gets home, that's when the live ends. Um, I don't know what all we need to plan out. Like, I know about the day trip. I've never planned something big. Like, I've
How
never
many
even been
80s?
on like a big vacation. You? You either? You've never planned like a big vacation type thing?
No, me neither, but that's not what I said.
What did you
I said
say?
something you're totally not going to want to do. I said, how many 80s icons can we get there?
Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know because I think they all have like appearance fees, and this is
Yeah,
very low budget.
they definitely do.
But to bring them in spirit, I was thinking like I want to do something set to Billy Idol White Wedding. Like I have to. I don't know whether it's like a runway thing or a lip sync battle or something, but like I need that. I need to do that at least once in my life. And it needs to be on some sort of stage or mock stage.
Here.
Right. How many show up is not critical. We just need to do it. Like it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun. So we have to start putting our little brains together on what type of activities um your older brother was for Halloween a year ago.
Invite him as long as he brings the
We will need
costume.
his coffee. Yep. Oh, he could be. We could get impersonators. Are you okay with impersonators?
I'm just thinking that is a hard yes. Yes. Ooh, plus we'll be near New Jersey, so like finding a John Bon Jovi impersonator will be really easy. Oh, she's gone again. This happened. This happened before. We're just waiting it out. Is Courtney gone, or is she stuck in time?
There I
I'm
am.
back.
Okay. So what I think happens is I had the phone plugged in and it was getting too hot. I didn't even think to check that earlier. Running the camera with the phone plugged in, it gets too hot, and I think that's why it shut off on us when we were waiting to come on and just now.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I've unplugged it. We're at like 46% or something, so hopefully we can make it.
I'm not entirely sure, but I think I said echoing on your end again.
Huh?
I did.
You did?
Yeah,
You did what? What happened?
I'm echoing on your end.
It is echoing on my end?
Like
Oh,
I
okay.
am echoing on your end.
I don't hear an echo.
Whenever I talk, I can hear me echoing.
Why is it doing that? You're not echoing for me. Is she echoing for anybody in the chat? Like anybody down there? Can you tell us?
It happens a lot whenever you get sick or whatever.
She goes as well. Oh no. Oh no. What do we do?
I'm glad I'm not crazy. I'm glad.
Right? There's an echo. Yeah. Am I echoing?
Uh-uh.
I bet I just started it. Sorry. Zoom meeting curse. Yes. Yes, exactly. Okay. Sorry, y'all. If I laugh too much, it gets all. Yeah, technology is a problem. We cannot have issues because we do not know how to fix them. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe it'll stop. don't know why it's doing that. And I don't know why I can't
Like
hear it.
when you talk, there's a little bit of static behind you, and when I talk, there's an echo. That's right. It's Julian's birthday today.
Oh yeah. Happy birthday!
Julian.
And we're celebrating Heather. They can share the cake for the cat.
I have plenty of my cake left over.
That's right. That's right. Do
Part
you
of
have
my
any of
first
your
home.
pizza left over? No.
That was the main part of my.
Thank you. Good, because we don't know how to fix it, really. I mean, I'll do my best to Google some stuff, but I don't know. Like, once you're on here, it just is what it is, I think.
Mine was pretty amazing. I did went according to plan. I did nothing for most of the week. I crocheted.
Got some presents.
I did.
Got her favorite
I got
pizza. Got her parfait.
I got yarn.
Watched some more vampire TikTok videos.
I did. I watched a lot of Vamp Talk. Vamp Talk.
Vamp talk. Has anybody else seen the redhead lady with her vampire stories that keep getting bigger? Or there's other ones to add on, and she's got very shifty eyes. She's like, won't look at the camera, like she will for a second. And then she's like, over here, over there, over there. And that is like a sign of like dishonesty. That's what, or maybe not a sign. That's probably the wrong word. Um, I know that's
A
the
lot
wrong
of
word.
people do it.
It's from being awkward, but and I get it because I'll do it too. Like I won't real. I know I'm like filming myself, but then like a bird will fly by and I'll look at the bird or whatever when I'm outside filming and stuff. So I know that like anybody can do it, but the how it makes people feel when they're watching your video is that you're untrustworthy because of the shifty eyes things. When you look directly at people, it makes them feel that you're more trustworthy. Like that's their impression. So the shifty eye thing was like I was noticing that a lot. Like she's like for 1 second and then like away and then down and all this and it's like, are you lying? Like that's how it made me feel, especially with the add-ons to the story, like the detail about the kidnapper and that her mom said don't take the job. Like I'm sorry, but if in that first story, I don't know why she wouldn't have said that.
I just want to know how in
Because
the very first story she said that her mom was blind, and then by the last story she said that her mom told her he looked like her kidnapper.
right, and it's like wait, but her mom could have gone blind.
Driving me so crazy.
Hey,
Oh, I was
hello,
thinking about
hello.
you the other day. I miss seeing your videos. Hi.
How are you doing? But yeah, it was a odd detail like to leave out, but and maybe her mom had sight and lost her sight. The first video gave me the impression that her mom was always blind, but I mean, we could have just misunderstood that. But the whole, I don't understand, regardless of why that wouldn't have been the first, included in that first story. That her mom
Yeah.
told her just don't take that job because that guy looks like your kidnapper.
Right. Me
Oh
too. Even
no,
though
not more yarn. Yeah, yeah. I've been good. I haven't been
I'm
shopping.
looking at a puppy blanket for donation.
It's super pretty. I really like it. I like how it's turning out. I'm not actually working on anything. I'm just holding one of my pillows. But this is what I was working on. My sweater. I'm doing a sweater tutorial. So I was working on that. I have bad lighting, so it's not going to show up good. What are you working on besides yarn shopping? It is beautiful. The blanket that she's doing, I really like how that's turning out. Like, it's really pretty.
Thank you.
I like the idea of the two cakes together because they're different, right? Or you're pulling from different spots of the cake.
Yeah, I'm actually making sure that the centers are different. And it's kind of funny because the grays are almost all the spots have grays regardless. So it's kind of going through the whole thing.
Uh-huh. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. You're knitting a baby sweater and yarn shopping at the same time. Okay, I need a class on how you do multiple things at once because I cannot talk and crochet successfully or knit successfully at the same time. Like, it's either one or the other for me. I don't know why I'm like that, but I need to learn to be able to multitask. I can pretend to crochet or knit very well though while talking.
Wasn't that first the first people to do that?
Right? I'm like, whoa, look at me go so fast. Like you actually are, because you actually crochet super fast.
I really don't. I don't feel like I do.
Ginger Fox says when we make the New Hampshire retreat happen, there's definitely a lot of beautiful destinations up there. Yes, and we want to put
Oh,
as
good
many
night.
of them on as possible.
Thanks for stopping in.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Good night. Big hugs. Thank you so much for coming in. We're gonna do the crypt. Okay, wait. I thought about this the other day and I figured out what I want to always do is say cryptic, the cryptic,
Cryptid.
but
Cryptid.
it's cryptid, and I was correct. We did. We're trying to put one together, hopefully for next year, fall, October time. Um, do you want us to tell you all about it? Because we totally will.
Because there's so much more involved than crochet. This thing has
It's very we've got some big ideas. Fun times. Okay, so let me start at the brief beginning, as brief as I can be. The new kids on the block, one of the new kids on the block, John Knight, bought a campground that needed to be redone. It has like cabins and stuff on it. He bought a couple years ago, and then they did a TV show, and it was like, what's it called? Farmhouse Revamp or Farmhouse Fixer Camp Revamp was the name of the show, and I saw it, and I realized that the New Kids on the Block, or at least a member of the New Kids on the Block, has purchased a campground with like 12 or 13 cabins on it, and obviously we have to go as soon as it opens. So then that turned into we're gonna do a retreat, and um, we're waiting on them to open because they're not open yet. But it's going to be geared towards fall, and it's going to be like a crochet horror retreat. So you don't have to participate in the scary stuff, but one of the things we're going to do is we're going to play hide and go seek in the evening, dark time. We're all going to be it's going to be killer seeker, and then we're going to be victims hiders. So there's going to be one person trying to find us all. We are all going to be dressed in those 80s um, windbreaker tracksuit type deals, so that when we are running through the woods and finding our hiding spots, you're going to hear Everyone must be geared up in this because we need to have the sound effect because we'll have to like blow a whistle or something, and everybody's gonna have to move like every 15 minutes to like keep us going through the woods and keep us moving around. We'll have like a designated set area because obviously, like wildlife and stuff, we don't want to like everybody just like running crazy in the woods. So we would have a set area and be safe about this, but we'll wear the pins. We'll wear our track suits. Everybody's gonna be laughing too hard. I mean, you don't have to wear the Depends unless you feel like you need them, because it's gonna be hard for me to keep it together. And so I'm gonna be doing a lot of this, trying not to be loud. That'll be one of the nights, but we'll also do other crochet themed parts of the retreat. And we're gonna go on a little day trip. Anybody who wants to go over to a few hours away to a cryptid museum. I just said it right.
Yay!
And there's going to be depth hair gel. There's going to be 80s dance offs, just all kinds of fun stuff is what we're wanting to do. And make it like a weekend retreat, and we can crochet, play some games, listen to 80s music, total nostalgia stuff, wearing whatever we want, but
Now
preferably
impersonators,
80s.
celebrity impersonators.
Yeah, Heather's wanting to get some impersonators there. I want to have something where there's a runway where I get to walk down by Billy Idol white wedding. Like we could do like a crochet fashion show, so we all bring our best crochet stuff and put it on, and then we do a fashion show. Everybody can vote.
That's dark. That's dark.
That's very dark.
The best place
That's
to
very
raise
true
a
too. Okay, well, it's just like scary hide and go seek. And the only scary part about it is really going to be the fact that it's dark. But you don't have to play. You can sit back and laugh at all of us running around and hiding and just like make fun of us while we do this. I think we need some crochet fashion show stuff though. Like, I feel like that's how we could use the 80s music so that we could walk down the runway to like our favorite 80s song or whatever song best goes with our crochet piece that we're showing. Like, you could wear a blanket, like with clothes, because we ain't trying to go X rated, but you could wear a blanket
Okay.
down the runway. You don't have to make clothes. We definitely don't want to do any like murder stuff. Not real. Not real murder stuff. All fun, 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 fun.
No murder mystery dinner.
No, I'm not even good at that kind of thing.
Hi, Crafty Gypsy. I want to do, like, not like, but I want to go to a murder mystery dinner. I think it would be so fun.
The murder mystery dinner thing? You want to do one of those? Yeah. I'm not good under pressure. And hi. Ginger says I did an after dark game of capture the flag once. Hilarity inevitably ensued. It won't be hard to tromp into the woods and have fun out there. Right, like it's not really supposed to be scary, but No, it's too much pressure. Too much pressure for me. And I used to hate at work, they would do like high pressure games where you're like, gotta guess something, and then like this one girl, Jennifer, she was my friend at work, and she would always sit beside me, obviously, and then she would talk the whole time to keep me from like finishing the word search first or whatever name we're trying to guess or whatever. And she would just like yap 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 because she was one of those that can do like 10,000 things all at once. And I'm like, stubborn. Eventually, I just gave up and was like, I just sit here while y'all play this because I can't. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to guess anyway. So anything on a timer is gonna make me like stress level 10. So, because I'll be like, oh my god.
So if we
But
have
it could be
time,
fun.
everyone knows.
Like the hide and seek stuff can be timed. Oh, Ginger Fox says, I was in a community theater murder mystery in my early 20s. I got to die on stage with a blood curdling scream. That was oddly fun. The script and I was eaten by an alligator.
Oh, that's cool.
Script said you're eaten by an alligator. That's awesome. And terrifying. Alligator
Yeah,
is the one thing I'm actually afraid of. I'm like terrified of those. That's fun though. I could definitely do some on stage, fake dying. Be super dramatic, and I have like a twitching involved. You did all the fun stuff, girl. She's done all kind of capture the flag at night. Like that's hilarious. I bet that was funny. And what were you doing? Was this like a family event, or like you just went and found a game of capture the flag at night? Need more details. We could do like capture the crochet hook or capture the yarn.
I see injuries happening sometimes.
That's true. That's true. We can't have no bounce houses or anything like that either because I'm telling you, those are not. Me and those don't play together well. Get in one, and it never fails. Something happens. Kick the can, aka. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. You throw a floor and also stuff like it decorated outside when I was a kid. So
right? I mean, I built mud sculptures as a child. Spent a lot of time playing in the mud making sculptures. And I do it where they dried in the sun, so it'd be like, all hard and have all the detail carved into it, and then it would like get hard. Then my brother would come and kick it. Everything time, everything time. But yeah.
we had like the maple tree. Like my favorite time of the year was when the seedlings came off of the
Say that
maple
one more
tree
time.
or thing.
I didn't hear you. It was like kind of breaking up for me.
The helicopter things that came off of the seeds off the
Uh huh.
maple trees. So like
Uh
those
huh.
were new decorations for the house,
The capture the flag was an invite from one of your friends. That's a pretty awesome friend to have. That sounds like fun. That does sound like fun.
I'm doing linen stitch, moss stitch,
Mm.
single crochets, chain one.
She's been working on that one for a minute because that's the one you showed me the picture of, and I was doing that on that. What was I working on? Oh, it was the Happy Crafty Homemakers shawl. That was. I think I have it right here. Yeah.
Thank you. I don't feel like I'm that.
So I was working on the Happy Crafty Homemakers linen stitch shawl, and I showed it to Heather and was like, and she showed me hers, and I was like, it's the linen stitch, it's Happy Crafty Homemaker's new shawl, and I was like, oh, she shows me hers, and she says moss stitch, and I'm like, oh, that they look almost the same, and she's like, Courtney, they are. So linen stitch and moss stitch are the same stitch, everyone. I'm going to go back to this because I'm adding a mosaic part to it. So I'm going to finish it out with like a mosaic cactus design that I had. I haven't tested yet, so.
Um,
Oh.
it ended up really nice with some of the blanket. I just did a border with the three. I did black, and then the three colors come up, and then radiating down out, and then black again. And it's kind of small. I think it's boggy creek size. So it might end up being a boggy creek.
Sorry, I kicked you. I kicked y'all by accident. Ended up a really good size though.
Yeah, I brought another book when I come upstairs. I'm gonna measure it because I think that might be the hardest part too, actually.
Yeah. I'm getting mesmerized by your crochet. I can't watch it. I start like only paying attention to that. I'm like,
Like you're
it's the way
saying.
your hands move.
Oh,
It's mesmerizing. Are you a vampire?
that's really why I'm the crochet word.
I feel like I'm drawn to you.
Yeah, it'll make somebody happy. I feel like there's got to be some Halloween loving kids out there, right? So,
Hmm. Yeppa yeppa. I have no finished blankets to show. I mean, I have the one that's directly behind me, but that's old. I've shown you this one
sounds
before, haven't I?
beautiful.
I mean, it's in my Etsy shop. I didn't do a tutorial for this one, but that is the last blanket that I completed. It's a good throw size. I don't know exactly.
Is that the Hulu show? What are in the shadows?
I haven't seen it myself, but I'll add it to my list.
Because if it is, I think that's the one that I'm looking for.
Is it Hulu or Netflix or something else?
I feel like I think David watched it. David watched it with his friend, and he was like, "Yeah, it's pretty good. You'd actually like it." So,
Okay. All right, I have Hulu. I'll check it out. What about vampires? Tell us. Tell us
for
everything you know.
vampire, yeah.
And where are the vampires at? Because we need to make sure that they're not near where the retreat is. I hear there's like nests of them. I want to call it a hive of them, but no, it's a nest. I hear there's nests of them all over the place.
But I will let you inform them about the vampires. I'm gonna be here for 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay?
Okay. Okay. What, TT and Jermaine Clement? Flight of the Condors involved in it. Okay, on Long Island. Okay, so we got Ohio, Long Island. There's some out west. There's like vampires everywhere. We should be concerned. Sorry, y'all. I also saw. I had a tickle in my throat. Sorry. It's probably just nerves because Heather walked away. I'm like, it's only me. Plus, I tried to turn down the AC so it wouldn't be so loud in here. But anyway, so I got concerned that I might actually be a vampire and not know it. But then I checked and I can see myself in the mirror and everything, so I think I'm okay. But there was like people giving on TikTok, they were giving like how do I put this? Descriptions of vampires that they've picked up, like rideshare and all that kind of stuff. And they were talking about really pale skin, blue eyes, and I was like, but I don't know if they're blood sucking vampires or just the psychic vampire kind. They never seem to really super specify it. They kind of like leave you wondering because it could be either. Because apparently, like blood sucking vampires have, um, what do we call it? Abilities. Yes, it would be so fun to sit down in a room, just spend time talking and hanging out. Nighttime is when all the scary stuff will happen. So if you're not into the, quote unquote scary, I'm not trying to give anybody a heart attack either. So like we're talking about very mildly scary, not really probably scary at all, but kind of Halloweeny type stuff. That'll all be like nighttime because ain't nobody running around in the daytime getting all hot. We'll be in the AC. Yeah, I taught my nephew how to crochet so that I would have somebody to crochet with because he was interested in making stuff. So I that's how I got somebody to crochet with. Is I started a two-person crochet club, me and my nephew. Like my nieces always think that they're interested until we actually get into it because they're younger, they don't have the attention span yet to actually, get involved in it for real. So we've
And just
learned
be
if I get nervous, I start coughing.
Yolanda doesn't say it. If she gets nervous, she starts yawning. It's like a weird reflex.
It's a weird reflex.
Like it's a thing with your body where the body needs oxygen or whatever. She just
Oh, okay. Wish the AC would kick back on. I got like 15 billion lights on in here and I still have bad lighting.
probably
I
need
can
that
feel the
one.
heat coming off the light bulbs. I'm telling you, girl, if I switch this around here, y'all get ready for something. See? Look at
But
that.
you need
I could tell y'all scary stories. I look like I have a mustache. I have forehead wrinkles out the wazoo. Look at
you
these
need it like
eye
up here.
bands. Ta-da! I have to face it away. If I turn it off, it gets even like shadowy on this side.
You need to like mount that thing like 3 feet above you in the wall, hanging out in front of you.
We'll see. It's a little bit harder to do that. It's 13-foot ceilings. I need it like above. We need to run lighting above. I'm not going to.
Please, John.
Your boyfriend's good at pairing up yarns? Nice. Nice. Because, like, color theory is a whole, huge part of what we do. And, like, the way the colors are going to work and stuff. And I know some people really struggle with putting colors together. But that is awesome. Yes, like an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? You want me to tell you a story? Do you want to be terrified? That's awesome, though. I tried to teach my husband how to crochet, but that didn't go well. He's afflicted. I call it 8 pans. I'm not trying to be offensive or anything, but he just like, he can crush anything. I mean, he can, you know what I mean? He like bent the crochet hook. He was hanging on to it, like, I guess too tight. And he like bent it. It was like curved. It was so weird. One of my metal ones, Thank goodness I didn't give him one of the wooden ones. It would have been like shattered. But he's afflicted with that. And it was, he did a great job for what it was. But yeah, he's not a natural crocheter. And it was so wonky. And he bent the crochet hook, kept breaking the yarn because he was pulling on it. And it was acrylic yarn. It wasn't like I gave him like, what's one that falls apart all the time? Silk yarn. It wasn't like I handed him a ball of silk yarn and said, here, try your first, whatever it was he was trying to make. Wash rag or, rag or scarf. Try your first. It wasn't silk. I could have understood if it was silk. It was like Red Heart Super Saver acrylic. And he did something, and it was creating knots in there, like in the stitches. Like I do not know how he got like so far off. And I was like, "It's your 8 pans, man." They're just like, oh.
When I first started Okay, I did something weird. He's not in too. I don't know what I couldn't even recreate what I did when I first started crocheting.
I think he like was having it wrapped too many times. Like I think he was wrapping it around, doing like a yarn over essentially, and then he was picking up only part of the stitch and then pulling up and then doing like a whole extra set of wraps that he didn't need to do. And the
Mm.
result of it, because he was like grabbing just like part of a stitch and all, ended up looking like knots. It was so crazy. And I couldn't pull it out either. He was also splitting the yarn really bad. I don't know how you split, Red Heart Super Saver, but he managed to. I hear
Oh,
him.
Gingy said her chlorophyll, and she's been trying to get into cross stitching and image the carpet from shining. She's getting there. On my to-do list, like my bucket list to do this upcoming, but I want to do a blanket inspired by the carpet from the shining, like a granny square type of.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me, y'all. Um, I don't know if you've seen this or if he's seen this, but I saw it was Grafgan, I guess is the type it was. A Grafgan blanket, but they did Pennywise. You're gonna hear a bark and stuff. Piper's getting up because Charlie's here. Hubby's here. But, hello.
Hi,
Hi,
Charlie.
Charlie. Yep. He waved. It was a Pennywise, and I saw it on YouTube. And the lady was showing it. She was making it for her son, and I mean, it was like Pennywise's face and everything. It was pretty good. Not my favorite character or anything. You don't like Pennywise?
I mean, I like to be scared by them, but I do this during the movies. I'm like, oh.
He might like that one though. He might really like. I did. I was like, wow, that is so in depth and so pretty. Like the way that they did it, it was awesome. And she was doing it for like her 8-year-old son. I'm like, wow. Well, I guess we need to wrap it on up because I gotta cook him dinner. Karen, you're probably done with your dinner by now. I'm about ready to serve.
You're never
How
done
long
with
have we
it.
been on?
52 minutes and 28 seconds.
Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. We're still planning to go on tomorrow, right? Tomorrow night? Late?
Yep.
Okay. So we will be doing another live. It will be tomorrow at our normal late night time, 11 o'clock ish. We'll try to be on by 11 p.m.
Hopefully.
Eastern Standard Time. And that will be on my channel
David
tomorrow.
dependent. Let me put it that way, because I don't know if he's coming
Right.
back from class and stuff, and I don't know what time he'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's 11 or after, basically, is what that means. It might be midnight before we actually get on, but we'll do it. And if we have to cancel or anything, if anything happens with David, just let me know, and I'll put out a message letting everybody know.
I just don't know what time he'll be back, so.
Okay.
Happy birthday to Julian, you guys.
Yes, happy birthday to Julian. Happy birthday to Heather. Yes, caffeinate. Or take a nap. You can take a nap. That's how I do it. I try to take a nap.
I'm just a vampire. So.
Right. Yeah. Oh, maybe this is a trick. She's tricking us all. I'm going to figure out what a vampire test is, and then I'm going to test everybody before we let them in. I'm not going out that way.
Don't do the one from Lost Boys, I'm just saying.
All right. Well, thank you all for coming in. Sorry we had to cut it short, but
you'll get a double cup for us, so thanks to us. So we will see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Right, we love
see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.